Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a build video instead of a review because I've done almost all reviews for the past couple months. So I thought it would be to do a build video. And this is for my custom Lego Ravage and Soundwave. So we'll first look at Ravage, and yeah, I built a stand for him and it just clips on to his tail. Right about there, so you can get him like in elevated poses and whatnot. But taking the stand off of Ravage, let's set this up to the side. I'll be making this into a two-part video. I'll be doing like the review of the two figures, and then in the second part I'll be doing the build, because I don't want to have this like a 30-long video, me doing the review and the build. So this will just be the review portion of their videos. So, taking a look at Ravage, I kind of looked at the pictures of Ravage, and if you can tell, it looks a lot of the different kinds of Ravage, because the Bumblebee movie Ravage has these like missile pods above its head. Then I kind of went for like the spiked tail for the Michael Bay movie Ravage, and then I kind of did the same thing with the cannons, because they didn't look right on the legs, so, and then, yeah, and the white kind of came from the Bumblebee movie Ravage as well. I first looked at the G1 Ravage, and then I kind of based it from the G1 Ravage and then the other two Ravages, and kind of just mix them all together. But so, articulation for Ravages, you can look up that far, you can look straight at the ground. Then, because of how his head is built, he can tilt it side to side. Then each leg is the same. It can hinge here, because it's on a one stud joint. It can hinge. Then it can hinge here, and this joint, it's not working right now. And also it can hinge here as well. And then, of course, there's another hinge right here for the toe. And then the tail just moves up and down. And if you feel like it, you can rotate the little claw bit at the end. But so that is articulation for Ravage. Moving on to Soundwave, this is like his final. He's gone through a lot of different like changes and everything. I built and have had him for a long time, and he's gone through lots of changes and upgrades. And this, I think I'll keep him like this in his like final mode. And so he looks really good. He's got the full blue body and the shoulder cannon. I went for the G1 yellow visor. I would have done red, but there's already a lot of the red, translucent red pieces, so I kind of wanted to break it up a little bit. And then, as you can see here on the back, I built a little weapon storage system and this is kind of his siege blaster, if you want to give him that, and then, of course, his normal G1 blaster. And then the yellow for where the cassettes would be stored, and then the gray shins and the white calves, and it's all blue, and the gray feet. So articulation for Soundwave, he actually has a lot for being a legend scaled figure, which I think is pretty funny, and he's built out of Legos, so, but the head can look up and down, but it just kind of breaks the, like, not symmetry, how it looks, but because it can swivel side to side at least, so there's that. Then the arms are on a tensional butterfly joint, but because how I built him, the arms move from the body, not on the shoulder. I can't exactly fix that. Change it. 360-degree rotation at the shoulder, bicep rotation. Then 90-degree bend at the knee. I mean, not the knee, the elbow, my bad. And then you can kind of rotate the hands a little bit. And then he has waist rotation, ball joint in the hips, so you can kick forward that far, back that far, and he can do these splits. And then, fortunately, no knee rotation, but I can live with it. But it goes to 90 degrees, and if you want to, you can kick it forward. And then he has ankle pivot. I gave him ankle pivots because I thought it would be a really neat touch for a legend scaled figure made out of Legos. So that is it for the articulation for both of them. Move them off to the side. We're gonna do some scaling. Then here is my custom Lego Starscream. And now I'm trying to make a lot of the G1 characters out of Legos. None of these will be transforming because I want to focus more on the detailing and how they look. So that's Starscream, and then here is a minifigure. And then, yeah, so that's scaling. And then I like how Ravage scales, because he was always about the size of a minifigure. So I think Ravage scales pretty nicely, being the size, almost size of the minifigure. Of course, they should probably be bigger, but for being legend scaled, I don't think they look too bad. Then, standing Soundwave straight up, next to Starscream. I think Starscream is I think Starscream's a little bit taller, surprisingly. I think just how the head is. Yeah, but stay tuned for the Starscream review. I'll be getting on that later. And then, so, yeah, that's kind of it for this portion. I'm not sure what else to talk about, because the next part of the video, their next video will be me doing the builds. So that's kind of it for this part of the videos, like I've been saying. But so yeah, next video I'll be showing how to build each of them, and I'll include how to build the stand if you want to. But just so you know, it's not the best to get it just right. But if you touch it, it just falls because there's not enough friction to keep Ravage up. But yeah, so oh goodness gracious, they're falling now. But yep, that's kind of the review portion for Soundwave and Ravage.